What's up, you guys? This is Luke with Dark Fiction Factory. Today we are taking a look at a transgressive classic, The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. The Bell Jar is a really fascinating and gut-wrenching look at a mental breakdown in the 1950s, early 60s. It was published in 1963. It's told from a semi-autobiographical point of view of a young woman who seems to have her life together. She's working for a ladies' magazine in New York. She's in college, but we begin to see the cracks in her facade, and we come along for a ride that involves multiple suicide attempts, trips to asylums, questionable doctors, and even more questionable medical treatment such as shock therapy. This book doesn't spend as much time inside of asylums as, say, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but it does a very good job painting a bleak picture of what these asylums were like back then. It's also interesting to note that the main character telling the story is a young girl who's also a virgin. A lot of times these sort of transgressive first-person novels really relish and revel in a lot of sex and a lot of mischief and a lot of depravity. Whereas The Bell Jar is told from this interesting perspective of this young girl who's a virgin, and it just makes it for a very interesting dynamic character. So without totally spoiling it, the ending of the book really leaves the audience as well as the character wondering what's next, and where is this character's place in the world, and where is our own place in the world. The saddest thing, however, is that the author, Sylvia Plath, actually committed suicide 1 month after this novel was published, which gives the whole book this sort of eerie aura of sad authenticity. She was only 30 years old when they found her with her head in an oven, dead from carbon monoxide poisoning. Overall, The Bell Jar is a very subtle, very bleak look at life in this time period, and given the backstory of the author and how Sylvia Plath's life ended, it really elevates this book into a real transgressive classic. Definitely check this one out.